Trying to say, you're doing it wrong.
Good out, everybody. How about Dominic is amazing grub is amazing food. Grub member Dominic Scratch fantastic work. Before we really get going into the meetup, I want to do something that's Kristen incredibly best. If everybody got their phone on them, I would like everybody to open up, take your phone out, go to Google. Taylor Swift will on stage in another country. Let me give it out. She's in Virginia. There we go. All right, everybody got their phones out? Go to Google. Any Google. Here we go. Type in. All going to do this together, and we're all going to do it with something I would not have dared us to do. I'm like, everybody hit speed test. We hit that run speed test. We're going to find out what happens. My speed test. 100 down, 100 up. If everybody has anything, a huge win. Look at that. Look at up and through a bit of a learning curve. We recently upgraded. The reason we're able to do this, I know we're all in one room feeding off of a couple last points instead of spread out all over the catapult. But recently going from 1 gig to 2 gig has dramatically improved the connectivity. You all agree? Because I haven't mentioned anything to me. I know they're like, oh, I'm not going to complain, but I hope it's, look at that. Oh, yeah. Thank you. So, so I hope you've been enjoying the connectivity, and I hope you've been enjoying the Zoom call not dropping out. We offer this. It's an incredibly short list of buildings in Lakeland that have 10G enterprise service. So we have 99% guarantee from Spectrum. So if it ever goes down, I want to know about it. I don't want to pay that bill that month. All right. So let me know what's going on. Also, printers. If you have a landline, if you have an office, we can get your print connected to your computer. We are hoping that it would be done by this time today, so I can tell you all the printers now work. But we're working with Spectrum and the wireless connectivity with the new network. So hopefully by Wednesday, it'll be done. Hopefully today, but just a little grace. By Wednesday, printers will be back up onto our network. for you all to utilize. All right. So let's kick things off. Some fun things. Please, our assistant kitchen director, Elena.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am Elena, Assistant Kitchen Director here at Catapult. I get to work alongside Maggie with our food businesses in the commercial kitchen. One of the things I've been working on for the past couple of months is Holiday Box program. So this is a program that we're running for the fifth year this year, and we are doing 14 different entrepreneurs in these holiday boxes. You might recognize a couple names up there. Mike and Mike's, Dope Bake House, Design Company, and Heartland, who pitched at the most recent launch pitch night. So one of the best ways to support this program is actually buying a box. If you'd like to do that, our sales are open for one more week. They close by the 20th, and you can buy boxes at the link on the screen, or we'll also send it out in a follow-up email after this meeting today. If you want to support the program, but you want to buy a box, best way to support us by sharing about this program on social media. Our reach together is a lot larger only Catapult's reach. So if you want to share about this on social media, encourage everyone you know to shop local this holiday season. Great way to support these entrepreneurs without actually buying a box. So thank you so much for your time, and I'm going to pass it on to me to talk about some upcoming events.
Hello. For those of you who haven't met me yet, my name is Cami. I'm the new event and marketing man here at Catapult, so I'm super excited to be here. I look familiar. It's because in the day, I think it was like 2.5 years ago, I was a marketing intern here. So super full circle, very excited to be back. But let's hop into some upcoming events. So upcoming next week, we have our Friendsgiving, our annual Friendsgiving. You don't want to miss. Dominic is actually going to be providing food yet again, so we're super excited for him to be carrying that event for us. So if you're here, go ahead. Any of these events, RSVP via the calendar invite that we sent. Go ahead and just accept, decline, so we have an accurate number and can prepare for you guys best that we can. We also have our holiday happy hour that's coming up in December. So same thing there. Go ahead, RSVP via the calendar invite that we've sent to your email. Let us know if you're going to be there or not. It's going to be a lot of fun. Fellowship with friends. We can just connect with one another and celebrate the holidays. Some other events that we have. Lakeland Entrepreneur Awards are going to be happening this January 16th in 2024. So go ahead and RSVP with QR code that's listed on the screen. So pull out your phones if you would like to be at the Lakeland Entrepreneur Awards or this coming year. RSVP with that QR code. We are going to have some limited availability. So if you want to be there, do not wait. Go ahead, send that right now. Start the RSVP process so you can get in the room at night. We also have, following this meeting, just a recap email for you guys, and nomination form are going to be included in that email. So we're going to start that nomination process. If you feel like a fellow entrepreneur really meets those standards, meets that qualification, go ahead, nominate them so we can celebrate them for that time. The last announcement for events that we have launch pitch night set for 2024 in the spring. It is going to be March 28th, and so with that, applications are going to go on January 2026. We had an amazing pitch that happened just a few weeks ago. So if you pitch for an opportunity to grow your business, or you know someone who wants to, go and let them know to be on the lookout for those live applications. But that is all I have for you. I'm going to pass it to Juan Carlos, and he's going to go over some amazing perks I've been working on for you guys.
Thank you, Cami. Got it. Hi, everyone. My name is Juan Carlos Hernandez, and I've been at Catapult for almost a month already. This is where names are Catapult to actually help entrepreneurs succeed. Also to help Catapult take it to the next level. As you know, there's a lot of venture models out there, accelerators, there's venture studios, venture capital. So I'm exploring a lot of things for you guys in the next couple of months to see what's actually best for Catapult for your companies. So a little bit of a background for me. I've been choose before. I was a tech entrepreneur for a couple of years. I saw part of my company, the Walton company. I was part of the Tech Accelerator. I was part of Techstars and the Combinator, and also an MD, probably team with the largest accelerator in Latin America. the things that for me was very instrumental for the success of my company was actually get three things. Reluctant to create an investor, interact with customers, expressive resonance, actually perks. So one of the things that accelerators offer entrepreneurs are actually great perks that no one else has access to this for free. So when I was brought to Catapult, I was like, let me see if I actually bring that innovation model to you guys. So I'm starting up everyone, HubSpot, Stripe, all those names that you're probably familiar with it. So for 3 months, I got over $350,000 for you guys. You guys are actually having a shop store. You can take advantage of Stripe. You got $20,000 there for processing fee. You got $100,000 from AWS and from Google Cloud Views for the cloud services. All the things, they're more in the works. These are just the beginning now. But if you guys need anything from help with fundraising for your decks, or any company, here's my email up there. Also, if you need additional perks that are not there on the list, just feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to reach out on behalf of you guys and make your company succeed. So, yeah.
Thank you, Juan Carlos. And following this meeting, also going to send out a link for you all to see exactly what the breakdown is at. But $350,000 back into your pot for some incredible things. $10,000 in Stripe processing fees. Who can't use that on their Shopify store? So some great stuff up there. Link to follow so you all can test and see how much from each of these companies that now have access. So an incredible offer. Right now, we just want to take a few moments, celebrate some of ours. We had a couple of launches this year, and we're very proud of all of them and the impact that they're going to have on them. So first of all, from the works, I would like to say a huge congratulations to a team that came in here in April. That came in here, 3 guys looking to grow their business and needed a place to focus, to concentrate, and to business and launch out of here with our human resource expert in residence. They met our financial expert in residence. They met with the Lakeland Economic Development Council, and in November they launched out of here. Came in here as a team of 3, left as a team of 6, and now they're in the Colonial Building. So how about a huge round of applause, Edgewood Engineering. And because I forgot to come on up here or stand up, one of you. In your new place, we are Catapult alumni. We'd like to present to you all. So congratulations on everything you're doing, on everything you're offering, and helping out our city, and doing what you said you'd do. You said you were going to come here and launch out of here in less than a year, and look at that. So congratulations. And next, I'd like to say hello to Brett, our Makerspace Director.
I want to tell y'all a little bit about Josh Frost. So Josh is one of our aspiring members. Josh started with in January of 2022 with a dream to build an earring business. From there, he went out and actually Josh went and pursued a dream where Josh started Fine Line Machine here in 2022. Oh man, I'm bombing today. Sorry guys. So Fine Line Machine provides engineering solutions as well as all right. Thank you. Josh participated in our launch program where he was awarded $1,000 to an additive manufacturing loan. 13 short months, Josh grew his business and was able to launch a 6,000. Josh purchased his equipment and hired his first employee. I think Josh is an excellent example of what is possible here at Catapult. And I wanted to say thank you. Unfortunately, Joe's not able to be here today, but I will pass this on to you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Brett. All right, if we could get the slide, Christian. Wonderful. So I'm Maggie. I am from Kitchen, and I also get to work with these days a little bit of all of Catapult through some of the system and process we have here at Catapult. So today we just like to recognize Rima from Veggie Plant Food, who launched into her very own facility this year. We joined Catapult in 2018. But before we were open in this facility, we had a tiny little transition into a kitchen, and Rima started her business there. During the pandemic, she persevered. She did Tuesday pickups and deliveries of prepared meals here at Catapult, and she leveraged that and grew that year over year while participating in some of our programs. So programming was one of the things that Rima participated, got a automatic chopper for her business, which increased her efficiency. She participated in workshops, like costing workshops, met with experts and residents, and overall was a founding member of our kitchen and really helped culture and set an amazing example. Today, Rima has her very own cafe and kitchen that's just off of Gay Road. So very short minute drive from here. At the cafe, you can find wonderful, ready to go meals that you can put in the fridge and eat for lunch or dinner, or you can enjoy ready to eat food right there on some site. Well, as a variety of coffee, tea, and baked. Her food's all plant-based, and so you can enjoy it without feeling any guilt or feeling all the flavor. So you can ask any member of our team, and we'll tell you we love eating food from vegetation. Rima, we just say congratulations. We are so very proud of you. We have a plaque for you, which is already on display at Vegetation. So a little bit on our. We're so proud of you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for setting such an incredible example for our members. All right, we're going to turn it over to Kristen. Do a little off-stage transition. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Kristen. Thanks for being here, y'all. It'd be fun to get more of the team up in front of you than we normally do. Actually, to keep me from having to be up here as long and you having to listen to me for as long. And partly because I love working with the team. We have a blast. I make fun of them all the time. They might make fun of me more. And so I just thought, cool, what a great opportunity, everybody up in front of you, because you might not get to work with them as much as I do. If you do get to work with them as much as I do, then maybe we have another problem that we need to talk about. There we go. So my goal for today is to kind of talk to y'all about where we're from, where we're headed, and maybe like where we are right now. So I think we'll be able to get you out a little bit early because we didn't do introductions today, which are normally super fun and polarizing. Some of you hate them, some of you love them. So hopefully we have some time after this for you to be able to connect with others in the room. But all right, I'm going to dive in. So every year of this time, I get to do more admin work than I do the rest of the year, and it makes me want to gouge my eyes out. But I presented a lot of that data to the board a week or so ago, and I'm a new person because that meeting's over. But I figured I'll do some of that data as well. A brief little tidbit. So our confidence monitor's out in the back, and I was really planning on using that a lot. So I'm going to be looking behind me, and no shame. Okay, so current member total right now, we're up to 274. As you can see, we're kind of reaching a plateau, which I don't think is necessarily bad. I think a lot of that because we've been really focusing on who we will have in here and who we're best set up to serve, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Gender-wise, boy, if we haven't been steady. 40-60 for like basically all of eternity. I'd love to see more females in here, but I'm happy with where it breaks down based off where we are in Lund. Average age, congratulations. Your anti-age cream is working. That's the one joke I land, so I'm glad I got at least a hummer of laughter. We're sitting around 41 as our average age. A lot of people oftentimes think that's way younger. And then ethnicity breakdown, really pleased is continuing to get more diverse. As you can see this year, what really is moving up is the Hispanic population, which I think is really great and says a lot of who's moving to Polk County. But what's really big for us is we want anybody who walks into Polk if they want to build a scalable business, we want them to feel like they belong there. So I think that has a lot to do with y'all and being welcoming. I think a lot of it has to Michelle and being nice at the front desk. And so this is something we want to keep trending in the direction that our county is trending, so that we're a reflection of our city. All right, industries. These are our top industries. Kitchen. Maggie's always sitting at the top, and she's pretty proud of that. The movers this year have been consultants have gone significantly down, and manufacturing has gone significantly up. I think that makes a ton of sense. Go Makerspace. So that's where we're sitting with our top, I think it's 10 industries. And then, all right, so here is our tale of the day and my story that I have prepared for you. And it's called 10 years of Catapult, because I didn't know what else to put on this slide, but I need to transition. Which actually is crazy because next year is 10 years of Catapult. So January 2024. We do have a calendar invite for our team to figure out what we're going to do about the 10 years. So we're thinking about it, which is pretty exciting. Something will probably happen in the fall. We'll also do some type of tribute at the Lakeland Entrepreneur Awards, which Kimmy talked about earlier. So, all right, 2014 to 2023. So when Catapult opened, really think what our founders saw as the most pressing need was a space for businesses to be able to collaborate and for people to work on projects. Over the years, I don't think this is the most pressing need anymore, because there are other offering the community where people can go and have a space to work, a co-work space. I'm really trying to. So today, 10 years later, I think the most pressing now is the resources that need to be built out for an entrepreneur. And that's what we hear from y'all quite often. So over the last couple of years, we started asking ourselves, who are we really set up to serve? Who are we funded to serve? How does that work? And so y'all may remember last year around this time member meeting, and we started talking about mission and mission helpful. So mission fit is somebody who's working with scalable and differentiated business, and the founder's coachable. Mission helpful is somebody who has maybe I'm not doing that, but I'm actively helping the people that are doing. And so we said this is what we want to fill Catapult with. We believe in building an ecosystem. We believe in filling this place that are getting after it. So I think that energy is infectious, and I think that really exciting journey for us to head. But to be honest, wait, nope, not yet. To be honest yet. So this year, what's been exciting is we've really focused on building resources for those mission fit entrepreneurs. And so one thing honing in on is the expert in residence program. So this year we added experts for a total of 6. We've had 213 meetings with members and experts this year, which I think is really encouraging. We want to see that number continue to move in a upward direction. And then this number is a little skewed. I'm gonna be honest with you. But in the last 2 months, we finally figured out our system of staying people after the meetings, which self-plug. I really need you guys to fill out those surveys, because those survey numbers are how I get this program funded. So it can continue to be free for you if you fill out the survey. If not, then that's going to be really difficult for me, and I don't want to get it funded. Understand? Thank you. That's it. In the last 2 months, so this is really skewed, dude. It's not all 113 meetings. It's maybe 30, and then the people filled out the surveys is maybe 10. But 9.3 rating on a scale of 1 to 10 on how these meetings are going. So I don't know. I threw that in there for the board. But I did tell them the same. Just told you. So we're being transparent. I promise. So this is headed in the direction where we're excited. I need more experts. I think there's areas where we're lacking, but I think getting those on-one meetings for y'all to get the best answers to your actual questions. Something we told you we were piloting is an advisory board. So we did this in some makers, and basically the goal was just to connect Makerspace members, community members who can kind of help answer some of their questions, give feedback on things. It's been tons of fun. I look forward to it every month, and I look forward to some mini 2.5 hour long meetings every month. So that says a lot. Oh, we have a couple of the people here that have been participating. So basically where we're at with that is we're in a 6-month pilot. It ends this month in November. We're going to meet the board members to kind of say, all right, what do we need to do better? Do you think this is helpful? Should we continue? I really do value their feedback, and since we've already planned to start a restaurant one in January. So this is something we really like. I think it's really helps with that accountability piece, and I think there are a lot of community members that want to help catapult members and don't know how to get plugged in, and allows us that. This was all Brett's idea. Brett was basically like, how do we help people get access to great business information? And so this is what we've been doing. I want to keep rolling out things like this, but but I think there are issues to the current model. Basically, this is just like a brain dump of like what's in here and what I'm thinking about. Don't look at them and think like I need to use this because it makes a lot of sense. Just bear with me here. So this is how I think our current model kind of works. So you take a tour, you do the application, you do all that kind of stuff, and you get in and say, hey, congrats, you're a catapult member. We're so glad you're here. We've got some resources. The more you tell us about your business, the more we can help you. And best of luck as you navigate trying to find those resources and also what those resources. So then you get in here, and this is Catapult. We have all of these resources kind of bumbling. We're adding to them occasionally, and it's kind of ambiguous, and no one really knows how to find them, but our team knows about them. And then if you talk to like, hey, you should probably talk to Rebecca, HR expert in residence, and you're like, you have one of those? So trying to do better about that. And then eventually the business either launches, exits, or but it kind of has to do with how you bumble around and how it all works out. So I think that there's a question that this mission system needs to take, right? And because there have been some challenges. So access resources can be confusing. The time frame of how long here we're like, we want you to launch, and you're like, but when? Super ambiguous, right? Something else. I think the model favors people who are outgoing and therefore really overlooks people who are in their heads down phase of building a business, which is equally as important as the phase where you're out getting to be in the community. So as we've heard this feedback from y'all, we're really thinking like, okay, how do we continue to iterate this model to get the right businesses with the right resources at the right time? I had that spacing better on my computer than it does there, but it still works. And so that's really what we've been thinking, and that's what's mulling over in our heads, what we're talking about in team meetings. How do we get the right businesses with the right resources at the right time? And so what's on this next slide? So rather than using a confusing, made up, ambiguous term like mission fit, mission helpful, why don't we look at models around the United States and do something that other people is finding are working? And so we're shifting industry terms partially based off of Juan Carlos's research. So there's 4 innovation models: studio, venture fund, accelerator, and incubator. Really what CAT is and what we're set up to be is an incubator. But I think I've always been nervous to use that term because I never feel like we have enough resources or we have enough things, but we're definitely an incubator. So we're switching to using the terms incubator and shared space. So incubator members, I talked about those mission members, scalable, differentiated, coachable, right? They want you out of here. That's the reason why Catapult is funded, to have businesses like that have the economic impact in our local community. And then there are also people here who are accessing the shared space, and that's not bad. I think that helps make our whole ecosystem better, right? And then you have people, Dion, who come in and he's accessing the shared space and says, man, I want to start something. This is really exciting. So how do we continue to capture that, right? How do we have people in here that want to pour into the mission fit people? So this is how I see it working. Again, don't like, I'm like, oh, this is how we're rolling it out. Okay, it's a process. Stay with me here. So the incubator, basically, we want an application process better. We want to continue to. So we have the tour of the application. I think an in-person interview is great. It's great in the kitchen, only because we get to do the tastings. So that's cool. Because we get to sit down and have personal conversations and hear your heart behind your business. That's the kind of stuff I feed off of and I love, even though I'm probably not going to be involved in those interviews. And then also have a conversation before someone enters Catapult all right, what are your 3 month goals? What are your 6 month goals? We really recommend you utilizing these resources in your first 6 months so that we can help people navigate through the craziness of everything that exists, right? So then once you're in, are you in the ideation phase? Are you in the option phase, the growth stage, or the develop stage? And all you have already filled that out on your applications, but this is going to allow us to give more directed resources at each stage. And then, and what we're going to start doing as they come in is say, let's have a check-in with staff member every 6 months. If you're part of the incubator, a lot of you already do this, especially in the kitchen or the make space. And also, let's go ahead and put that time in again to say, all right, let's see what you can get done in 2 years. At the end of 2 years, you need more time. Let's down and talk about it. It's all the grace is there. Our goal is that you're continuing to grow your business, but we want to go ahead and have some of these things in place so we can help you. I think what I hear from people is I want accountability, and so that's what we want to give you is that accountability and making sure that we're tracking things well. And then hopefully from there, you launch your it, but also failure day. It happens, right? So that's incubator membership, and then we're looking at a shared space membership. And this is more, all right, so tour, application, really clear orientation over what resources you do and do not have access to. And then probably what this will end up in the long term is co-working is the option in shared space memberships. So it's probably not going to be an option in the kitchen, probably not the makerspace, and probably not in an office. Again, don't hold me to it. Just figuring out as we go along. So then from there, you get access to social events, networking, community thing, and all of the space amenities. But we don't have to confuse you with information regarding the experts events because you don't really want that anyway, right? Trying to segment our audience to help you get access to the things that you most need access to. Okay, and then our goal would be, this is not people come to us saying, hey, I would love to have access to cheap office. I'm done with that. We have the best office space, so it doesn't have to be the cheapest. So we want people who want to be a part of the entrepreneurial community, who want to be visionaries, who want to be forward thinkers, who want to be a part of this community that we're building this culture. And I could go on for that about longer, but I won't. So what we need from you, right? I normally get up here and there's some type of information dump over what I've been whiteboarding for the last 6 months, and you're like, oh, that's cool, but what? And so our goal is, yes, we've been doing this mission fit. Our goal is that the incubator is mission fit, but actually with the program around it, we can hold people accountable to. But I can't do that unless you self-identify with which member you want to be a part of. Do you want access to resources? Do you want Juan Carlos to be getting more perks for you based off what you need? Do you want to be that mission and grow a business that scales and launches out into the community? Great, incubator. We want to have a great office space where you can come and be part of an amazing community of people. And work and do your thing at home. Great, be the shared space. So I think my next thing is this. Our goal as a team is that you each fill out the form that's on this QR code to say, I see myself as incubator, or I see myself shared space. No wrong answers. We'd love to see you say, this is why I see myself, my business, or her business. I can say that real quick. This is just why I see my business as that. And then also, here are my questions. Here are the things I hate about this. This is why Kristen's a terrible dinner, blah, 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 blah. So I want. Trust me, I've had worse. And so then from there, our goal as a team is to have conversations. We want to sit down with you. We want to hear your heart behind why you want to be a part of the incubator. Hear your heart behind why shared spaces is fit for you. And so from there, this is something we're hoping to roll out to externally facing community. Keep saying January, but probably February as we do a new website, as we do all of these things. Because my goal is start attracting people who are getting after it, who want to make a difference in the community, who want to do something bigger than themselves. And so as we're changing that external communication, we want to be bringing them into the system as well. So I will say, and this is not to scare you, what we want to do with the information is I'm just going to start analyzing, okay, how many people are part of the incubator? how many people are part of the shared space? Should we continue subsidizing shared space members is the same as we're subsidizing incubator members? That's a that's on the table. The answer may be yes. The answer may be no. We're just going to see because ultimately I answer to donors. I answer to prospective new donors one day. I answer to the board for how we're using the funds. So those funds are not given to me to subsidize people who are a part of that mission. So that's what I'm looking at moving forward. I feel that's kind of a downer way to end this, but that's not how I want to end it. But my goal is to listen. We love each and every one of you. I love that you're a part of Cattle. This place is doing so much more good in the community than the founders could have ever hoped or dreamed. And each one of you is a part of it. So I think what we want to do is honor our vision and the mission that we're going after by saying we don't want to be a place where people will come to get coffee, sit in a chair. We want to be a place that grows a community of people that are thinking of being a broader community and trying to make it better. Does that make sense? I think all are probably tracking with me. We always think like, oh, I should do a Q&A now, but it also sounds like the worst thing ever to open up for Q&A. So what I'll say is over the next few months, I want to meet with you. We want to come out this face to face. That's my heart. Is no one ever can feel like you're heard, like your opinion matters. We care about knowing what you think of this and how you fit in and how we fit into it moving forward. Does that make sense? Everybody with me? I don't really have anything else to say other than the QR code's still up there. We are going to be sending out an email, and by I mean me, and it's another meeting right after this. So after that, I'm going to be sending another email out. It's going to have this link. Also going to have a link for a form for you to give us emergency contact. Super great for us to have. We have a makerspace, so you can probably understand why. And the kitchen, getting that for more people is just practice for us. And then it'll have information about upcoming events like the Entrepreneur Awards, other things that I'm really forgetting, but we really keep it short. So please fill all of that out. We really appreciate you all. You have about 15 minutes now before your next scheduled at 1 to try to connect with people in the room. So if you have some time, congratulate engineering, congratulate Rima. If you have, I don't visit their office, that might be weird. But if you have visited Vegetation Kitchen and Cafe, rebranding from Vegetation Food, I really highly recommend. It's on Gary Road, and you might be thinking, is the right place? Am I in the right place? Yes. And then you show up, and it's just such a beautiful environment. It's really great. They've got coffee, you grab and go meal. So if you haven't, please go support them. And then something exciting that was just announced too. They're not here tonight, but Banditas will be launching from the kitchen and their own location on Edgewood in January. So we'll try to keep that information circling. I love how you all support each other. And I'm going to stop rambling now. So thank you. Have a great day. Please fill out your forms. We love you. I do this.